Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing for the weekend's reading. I'm going to try something a little different today. What I'm going to do is have a look at several different decks, and we're just going to choose maybe one or two cards per deck. I'm going to start with the Circle of Life, and the first card that flipped over was the Sun. So it's talking about this weekend having the freedom to find your inner joy, your peace, your love within your situation. Maybe this weekend you're going to feel like there's going to be lots of sunshine happening, you know, the sun shining on the situation for the weekend. Okay, so that's Circle of Life. So there we go. That's the Sun. First card. Next card we're going to look at is the Fairy Lights Tarot. So let's just see what we get. Shuffled. What card do we reflect on for the weekend? This one is the Four of Pentacles. So this weekend could be, what are you holding on to? What are you hoarding in your journey? What do you need to hold on to for another time? So think about all those things to create stability and to build foundations in your finances and your health. What do you need to hold on to? Or what have you been holding on to that may not be so good for you? You know, different people will reflect on this card in different ways. So this is the Four of Discs, and this is all about hoarding or holding on to something. Is this holding on good for you or not so good for you? Are you hoarding, or are you just needing to put something aside for another time? Is this just in case scenario? So there we have, that's the Fairy Lights Tarot. Next we're going to look at the Epic Tarot. And let's just make sure the cards go, oops, they were upside down, that does not help. Okay, shuffle. Oops, let's run the right way. Oh, there we go, flipped over. Was the Griffin of Swords. So that's a Knight of Swords. So this is telling us not to rush in. So this could be a weekend of slowing down, making some plans, strategizing before you make the movement ahead. So this could be a chance for you just to sort of sit quietly, have a think, contemplate. You know, this is the Knight. So he's a young man. He's not... You know, he's not a mature older man, but he's certainly mature in his ways, but he's still young at heart. He's a bit of a thinker. He could be, you know, a bit of a strategizer if he can slow down. Don't be in such a hurry. So this weekend could be about slowing down, which is quite interesting actually when you look at the Four of Discs with the Fairy Light Tarot, and he's actually leading a donkey slowly and surely. So this is also, see how he's got all the pack horse, he's got everything all on the donkey, he's carrying everything. So this could be very much about being slow and steady. Don't be in such a hurry all the time. I think this is just enjoy the sun. Okay, this is Vesta's Art Tarot deck. And of course, not available unless you do a free download and print them off yourself. Okay, so what card are we going to pull today? And we've got Three of Air. Three of Air is what we call the heartbroken. So you might be feeling a bit sort of sad this weekend. You could needing to, I want to say, get your power back. So even though you might be feeling a bit heartbroken, something may have happened, you may feel that you have been betrayed on some level. This might be a chance for you just to slow, just to contemplate, just to work out what's important to you. Okay, the Tapo de Marseille. Okay, Tapo de Marseille, let's have a look. Let's see what... Now you saw that fly out. So this one here, the Hanged Man, Le Pendu. He's very much about, are you sacrificing yourself for others? Are you suffering in silence for the good of others? Are you doing something that you don't really want to do, but you feel like you have to? This card here is maybe a weekend for you to sort of break free. Time to remove yourself from that suffering. Look at things from a new perspective. Look at things from a new angle. Maybe it's time to look elsewhere. So very interesting so far. When you look at the cards, you've got the Sun, Four of Discs, the Griffin of Swords, which is like the Knight of Swords, Three of Air, which is like your Three of Swords, and Le Bon Bleu, which is the Hanged Man. And we have in the Tarot Familiars, okay, one flipped out again, as you were saying, and this is the King of Pentacles. So he's a businessman. So maybe you've been, maybe you've got a business opportunity. Maybe a man comes into your life and he's quite astute. He's sort of straight up, and he's like, yep, I've got this business idea. What do you think? Da 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 da. Or he's just coming into your life and you notice that he is a businessman that's come into your life on some level. So this weekend could be about a man, mature man. He's very earthy, down to earth, very practical when it comes to money and health. So really important. So far we've got the Sun, Four of Discs, the Knight of Swords, Three of Swords or Three of Air, Le Bon Bleu, which is the Hanged Man, and the King of Pentacles for the weekend reading. Okay, so let's have a look. What oracle deck are we actually going to explore? And I think we'll look at Sue Nicholson's Butterfly Guiding Light Oracle. These are chakra based as well. So let's have a look and see what we've got here. Okay, so let's choose 3 cards to look at. First one is Introvert, Extrovert. So this is inward seeking versus outward looking, under the radar, all over the radar. So this might be a time for you to look at what's happening around you, but also reflect inner journey as well. This is a time for meditation, reflection, contemplation. Just take a moment to be still and quiet. And this is the solar plexus, so this is all about how you digest your experiences in life, trusting your gut instinct, which is quite important. Card number 2 is Creator of Obstacles. So are you creating obstacles in your life? Are you finding that you need to overcome some challenges? So this is your base chakra. So this is about your vitality, your survival, your staying grounded. One more. Last one is Spirit. Spirit endures without body, without mind, without senses. So this is connecting to your spirit, your inner self. Okay, and this is your third eye. This is seeing the truth of the situation. Take care, and blessed be from HeKate's Crossing.